The talent in our family is unbelievable.
And this is the great grandson.
Yeah. He can't whistle yet, but he's working on it. He can cry.
I would like to just say a couple of quick words about this event and Jack Danielson. And I apologize if I'm not reaching everybody. I'll kind of do one of these things if I can, so you might not hear me. So I'll do the best that I can. And it's a little bit, I have to admit, difficult and a little bit emotional. So I'll do the best I can to pretend like I'm composed and that this isn't a difficult time. It is. I have a lot of mixed emotions about Jack retiring. I understand why he's doing it. He deserves it. But it's very difficult because in so many ways he's the heart and soul of this dealership. Backing up, I want to welcome everybody. It's somewhat of a rare occasion when we can celebrate 54 years at one place of business. So often it's 25 or 30 or 35, but 54 is something really special. And I know people have come from south in Florida to as far north as Irons, and that's a testament to Jack Danielson. Thinking about Jack's accomplishments, we could be here for another 3 or 4 days, so I had to condense it to a very sort of short list, and that is that this dealership, the foundation and the success of this dealership was helped built by Jack. Many years ago, 1966, August of 66 for Jack Keller anyway. Bill Pasteur earlier than that. I do have a couple of fun facts about that, just to put how long ago that was in context. A gallon of milk was 31 cents. A gallon of gas was 27 cents. Yeah. A new car, the average price was about $2,700. So that's
really changed.
We're selling them for just about that much today, so sign up.
The taxes.
That was the down payment, of course.
But it's seriously now, Jack is very instrumental in our success. You don't have a business that thrives unless you have good people that continue to exercise the beliefs and the integrity that it takes to keep employees and keep customers, and Jack exemplifies that. I would dare say that Jack is one of the best communicators I've ever known. He's taught me a lot of things. He's gotten me out of the soup on a lot of things and helped me through a lot of things, and I appreciate that. I think he's a very kind man. There's a lot of things I know about Jack that would have you all say he's one of the strongest men I know. When you know what Jack has been through and juggles, this is a man of great strength, and we should admire that. I'll tell you, things that we're going to actually miss around here, of course, goes without saying, your professionalism, your parts knowledge and expertise, but by golly, we're going to miss the theatrics, the PA announcements, the obsession with Elvis Presley,
Very grand.
and the spontaneous singing when he passes people. It's joyous, and we appreciate that. We do have, a little bit later on, I'll be passing a check to Jack. It's a little bit of mad money that he can enjoy his retirement with. It's something we do for the folks that retire here, so I hope that you'll be able to enjoy that, along with all these folks here. And I will tell you that on behalf of myself, my family, the dealership, and all the people that are in and around and that you've touched in your life, we want to thank you and wish you the best of luck, happiness, and health to you always.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. It's just the way I wrote it. And I got to say, I am really one very, very lucky guy. I really am. In 1964 is when I started working for a man named Bill Pasteur. The parts manager was a guy named Bob Sims. I was stopped at the dealership at Pasteur's, and he asked me if I wanted to come to work. And I was working at a different dealership then. But I said, you bet, because that guy was a great guy and a man that I kind of patterned myself after in many ways. Bob Sims, great guy. And Mr. Keller bought the dealership a couple years after that, which made me kind of wonder, well, what's going to happen now? But one of the greatest things in my life is having a relationship with your dad. Wonderful, tremendous man. We had many, many happy times together. Trips, we went on trips together. We'd go to lunch together. There was some restaurant over on Fuller in Michigan. I can't remember what it's called anymore. Lotta Kirk's or something like that. And it was a fish place, and we'd go there once a week to chow down on fish. You know, we hit it off really. He was like an uncle to me. So it helped make my job easier, and he let me be me, which was kind of dangerous. Amen. He did it anyway. And so we had a wonderful relationship, and I can remember times we had what we call the Mustang Club. If I talk too much, just shut me up. We had the Mustang Club, and it was on a Sunday at the dealership, and Jack would come in, and there's Rob running along around the place with him. So yeah, you're what, 7 years? I don't know.
Sure,
You're really a little kid. Yeah, and the same way with Kevin, your father. We went on trips, and he would have you along, and little old Kevin Vancouver. But we had some wonderful times, and I had wonderful people, and I had some of which are here today, like Kim and Scott and Phil. I saw Phil. There's Phil. A lot of guys that worked for me that stuck with me. Dave Bass worked for a little bit, and yeah. But I was blessed to be a friend of mine for most of my life was Tom Campbell. Yeah. And he was a blessing to me because he worked just as hard as I did, or harder. And he was just always there by my side to get the job done. We'd work nights and come in Saturdays, Sundays, didn't make any difference. So we had a wonderful time. So I've been on many trips because of my fortune of having these wonderful people, and at that time Ford did those kind of things, which they don't do anymore. But I just been blessed with great people, like the great people I work with now. Brian was 16 years old.
We're 15.
15. It was illegal, but we
There's no child labor laws back
no, we
then.
made it up. So, and Brian stuck with me. Now Brian is taking the helm. He is the parts manager and doing a fine job. We've got a great crew of guys in the parts department. Ken is just lucky. So I've been blessed with all these wonderful people that I've had in my life. Most of all, this woman over here. I'm known as my wife Donna, who's tolerated me all these years with the things that I've gone through.
This is my crown.
Yeah. We've had some, as Rob alluded to, we had some things happen in our family that we keep getting through and keep working at and keep taking it day by day. But so I'm very blessed. And being here with Rob took over for Jack, and same old banana stand. We're just keep plugging along, doing the same kind of work, and he's just that kind of guy. Like you didn't fall far from the tree, did you, buddy?
No. Thank you.
So I appreciate all that's happened to me. That's good. And I appreciate all of you being here so very much. It means a lot to me. It really does. And
I'd like to say one thing about, speaking of Rob. It meant an awful lot to us when our son Steve passed away, and a lot of the dealership came. All the Kellers came. It meant an awful lot to us because it was held in Grand Ledge, Michigan. So it wasn't just right here, but everybody was praying for us and got us through it. We love you all.
And my beautiful daughter-in-law over there, Ellen, Steve's daughter, my wife. Making all the way up here from Grand Ledge tonight. So I just want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. There's lots of food to eat. Don't go home hungry. And thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
Love you, Dad.